What's up, guys? Aries Tavares here. Thursday morning as usual. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for following and keeping up with us. Honestly, it's greatly appreciated. You guys matter to us so much more than you know. If it wasn't for you, I don't know that we'd be as motivated to get things done, to get to the next step, get to the next level, because all of us want to be able to, check those things off the list. With that being said, a lot of stuff has gone on in the last couple of weeks. For anyone who might be curious, I started my recovery therapy. I am feeling a ton better and a ton more capable. I am really feeling like my old self again. I'm more energetic. I'm not bogged down. Everything is kind of clicking right now, which is great. Secondly, a few weeks back, about 2 weeks ago, we all got together for New York City Comic-Con. We met up in Dover, New Jersey. I guess you could call it the QB Mecca, if you will. QB. Qbert student term of endearment for each other. We all met up back home and got to spend a couple days together. Ernesto and Dropper came up from Mexico, as I'm sure you saw in their videos. We had a lot of fun. Sadly, for me, I was going through the worst part of the medical conditions that I was dealing with. The exhaustion was really getting to me. I got to a point where I almost felt like I physically couldn't move. That's how tired I was. But since then, like I mentioned, I started therapy. I'm feeling a lot better. I have been back at the table nonstop since then. I'm currently developing a brand new portfolio, 6 to 10 pieces of digital paintings. I want to expand my repertoire. I've always been good with the digital stuff. I want to expand my repertoire and expand my target audience, you could say. I'm not focused solely on comic books anymore. I'm really looking to branch out and get into doing some storyboarding, doing some animation stuff, doing some digital painting. Primarily, I'm really looking at tabletop companies that deal with a lot of fantasy aspects. Anybody who knows me knows I am a huge geek. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love, anything in that realm. Recently discovered a show on Geek and Sundry called Critical Role, and it really re-sparked my love for the tabletop gaming aspect. And so I decided I want to put a portfolio together for companies like Paizo, for companies Wizards of the Coast. Blizzard is a video game company, but they do similar stuff. White Wolf. There's a million companies I can name, but I grew up playing those games. One thing that I firmly believe is do what you love. Do what you love, and you'll never have to work. And that's really my goal. My goal is to enjoy life as much as possible. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to be able to wake up and create every day. Hopefully I'll have some new stuff. I'm working on revamping my entire website, which is a task to undertake. If you ask any of the guys, who went to school with me, or shout out to Rada Lorenzo, who taught me the skills that I needed to be able to put it together in the first place. I put a lot of small technical things in there that are going to be really hard to duplicate. So I haven't really updated the site since I launched it. So I'm working on a new format. That should be up and running soon. I'm working on some logo stuff. I'm working on a sketchbook, and I'm working on the new portfolio. I was able to do some work with a couple of acquaintances of mine, Ramon Govea and Dan Prado in particular. They have an amazing comic coming out called Cntrl Delete. I was lucky enough to do a rewards thing for their Kickstarter that is turning out amazing. Dan, love the work you're doing with it so far. And I really, really can't wait to see it finished. Don't have much more for you guys than that, sad. But what I do have, I'm going to be releasing the videos that we took during Comic-Con week. Sadly, we weren't smart enough to film any of the stuff that happened outside of the school, like just us hanging out and, just being dorks together. But I did manage to get a little sit down, do a little Q&A. It's really fun stuff, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. The last thing I'm going to leave you with, I love you guys. You guys keep me motivated. Please continue to, watch the videos. Please comment if you have any questions. If you want to know anything about the business, anything about the process, anything about anything that has to do with comic books. Hey, even if you want to shoot the breeze about what you're reading right now, what's on the rack, what artists you follow and why, any of that stuff. I'm more than open to having conversations, and I've really been thinking about doing a Q&A thing with you guys. If that's something that you guys are open to, please let me know. I'd love to find ways to expand the channel beyond these little vlogs. I want to find ways to get you guys involved more often. Comment, like, share. It's always appreciated. Until next time, I'm Aries Tavares. This is Breaking In. You know where to find me.